Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. So, when I logged on, this is what I saw. I had no idea where I was at. And it takes a second for the stuff around you to load in. You can see it loading in as I spin here. I'm like, what in the world? Where did my world go? Yeah, no, I'm just parked out here on the sandbar for some reason. I know I was flying around looking at the flag, which I didn't finish. Yeah, that was a little bizarre. I do need to get back up there and finish it off eventually. Not today, though. Not today. Today, we are gonna go start laying out the kitchen. That is my plan. As soon as I can get back into town. Gotta run around the bay. This mess. I kinda wish like water in the game, like if it comes from a body of water, like that river, like I don't know what the criteria would be. If there's 10 source blocks of water touching each other, it would raise the level around it to its level. Something like that. You know, like this should fill in and just be a pond at this point. I think that would be awesome. I wonder if I can't, like, take my bucket and force it into a pond. I haven't been through here in a while, but water physics have changed probably since the last time I was here. At least a little bit, anyways. Don't they do weird stuff with, like... Yeah, see, and then that'll form into new source blocks. I can get it to... Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it has to be... No, I'm pretty sure that it forms source blocks with the water underneath of it now. So, if I do... trying to figure out what level here is the same level. So if I do something like this... Okay, that's not source blocks, so it won't let me pick it up. If we do this, and then we do that, and then you form source block in the middle. See, formed a source block, right? No, it didn't. I'm wrong. I don't understand how water works. Whoops, and then I totally missed the spot I wanted. It looks like a source block, right? This is really difficult. Oop, that went way too high. And caused an update on the sand. That was funny. Come on, get up here. Getting washed down the drain here by water. Let's see. Is that the right height? I think so. I should just make a source block down here. Make my life... I don't even know why I'm playing with this. I guess I just want to see what the water does. Here, let's see. Get away, sheep. That's right. Get my face, sheep. Yeah, this isn't filling in. I've done it before where it fills in huge rows of water. I don't, this is not doing it, though. Oh, and then I went and started this one up higher. Oh, that's funny. Get in there. Come on. Oh, there's nothing there to stick it in. I see. This is not working. There we go. Then you come with me. Alright, and then we're done with playing with that. I thought maybe this would fill in. It did not. But yeah, it'd be awesome if water would just... Man, I thought there was a trick to all that. I gotta dump one more bucket here. Take a bath, sheep. I assume wet sheep smells terrible. I don't, I know they've got stuff in their wool to stop them from getting, like, waterlogged and stuff. I would imagine a sheep that didn't have the lanolin in its wool would, like, suffocate from the weight of its wool. Why are you guys hanging out on top of the house there? So we're gonna lay out the new kitchen wing here. That's my big plan. Just gotta get over here to the manor house. Creepers everywhere. And a zombie. A zombie who spawns in a building that I have gone over multiple times trying to take out places dark enough for them to spawn. I don't know. I don't have any torches either. So I guess it doesn't matter what I want to do. Can't fill it in. But so we got the tower mostly completed. We've got the monument mostly completed. I want to say kitchen's gonna go out here. I also thought that maybe like guest bedrooms should be over here, and then the kitchen would go. What was that noise? That's what I thought I heard, but then I didn't see it anywhere. Alright. So maybe the kitchen will wait. Maybe we'll save the kitchen. And the kitchen would go over here. Which would probably make more sense. So I guess let's go with guest bedroom. Okay, so now guest bedrooms are gonna be... Okay, I heard you, but I totally don't see you. Oh, there you are. Alright, so this is window. And you can see it's a window. And so if we start it here, I think that should work fine. And so this would be the outside of it. Now I guess if we get this determined, then the next thing is going to be trying to figure out how big the rooms are going to be. And so obviously this is going to be the inside wall. So let's get that laid out like that. Alright. And then right, yep. And so this is all inside wall. Okay. Now, obviously we need some kind of a hallway. I guess we don't need a hallway, but... And... So if that comes out like this, for the hallway, this kind of determines the size of the rooms a little bit here. I'm going to need to get some more supplies here to lay this out with. Let me run down into the mine here, and I will grab some more stone, or the quarry, or whatever you want to call this. Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days on different versions of Minecraft to play. Okay. The chest is right here. I have where I'm trying to run off to. I killed myself in my own mob grinder like 3 times on one version. And oh, that's my silk touch. Your silk touch. Your fortune. Fortune? Fortune. Gonna make some torches. On... on... That was on what? Better Than Wolves? I killed myself in my own mob grinder a couple of times. Like 3 times, maybe 4 times. On, what is that one called? Agrarian Skies. That's all modded. I haven't really had any issues on vanilla. But on Agrarian Skies, I pulled out... Agrarian Skies is a skyblock map, so there's no ground underneath of whatever you build. And so I was clearing dirt out from a section where I had planted, tried to make a mushroom farm, and then realized that you could just bone meal mushrooms. Really don't know why I took the time to make a bone meal or a mushroom farm. Well, because I didn't realize you could bone meal mushrooms. I mean, I knew it, but when you need mushrooms and you don't think about it, it's, you know, doesn't help. So, and so I needed a bunch of mushrooms in that one. But, so I was pulling out the mycelium because I wanted just plain dirt blocks. And, it was pretty huge, to be honest. It was probably almost as big as this room right here. I think actually it's a little longer that way and a little shorter this way, but that was my attempt at a mushroom farm. And the whole thing has a wooden floor, and then under the wooden floor is void. And so I put dirt on top of the wooden floor, and so I'm going along, and I'm digging it out, and the last 6 blocks, just 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This much space right here in one corner doesn't have any blocks underneath of it. And so I fell, and I didn't have my jetpack on at the time, and so when I fell, just gone forever, all my stuff, because it went in the void. You know what I'm going to do? This is not enough room for a room, and so this is just going to be like a little sitting area outside of the rooms. I think that should look nice. And we can do up some really big windows in here. I'm going to go ahead and put some floor down here, and we'll of course design it up differently. How many guest bedrooms should we have? And we probably have 2 floors of guest bedrooms. I would imagine. And then, so we'll need a stairway at one end of this. I'm assuming this end of it should have a stairway up, because why would you want to have a stairway at this end and then have to come all the way down the hallway to turn around and go back down? So that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we'll lay this out like this. Alright. So this is going to be the hallway, and so this then becomes wall. Why are you getting hung up? You're standing on a single... Okay, I can understand that. Backed into a tree, but... Alright, so that's wall. This tree has got to go. I basically made enough room, possibly for one room. So if we do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then this comes over 3. So this is wall. Like so. And then this comes over like so. Are you not dead yet? Hurry up. I gotta get rid of this tree. But yeah, that was really upsetting. I hadn't done that in forever. I died a couple of times near the edge, and so then your stuff flies all over the place, you know. But that's the first time in forever on that series that I completely lost everything. And then on another one, Test Pack Please Ignore, which is also modded, but that's just heavily modded normal Minecraft, right, with a world and stuff. And on that one, I got killed by some goofy little flying around insect things, and it was pretty far from my base, and so I had to build a new... Get out of the way so I can see what's going on here. I had to go build a new... Oh, I do have torches. Jetpack, so I could fly back to where I was going, and then I got killed again, and then I flew back, and then I got killed again. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You are inside. Well, you're wall. Okay, so your wall, your wall. This is wall. And this is wall. Alright. So now in the room we've got a sitting room, obviously. Or what would you call it? It would be ooh, and I'm up too high. This is wall. We need to be down by the floor. A reception area. There we go. So, because I know anything about fancy anything, you know. We need a reception area. I need to break out my CJ Cherry or Cherry, I forget how to pronounce her name. Books. She writes these awesome books about alien and their protocols. They have really strange protocols because they're extremely violent, and they have to abide by these rules. 2, 3, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you become wall here. And if they don't abide by the rules, then they kill each other because they're very violent species. And so they have really elaborate court protocols on how they interact with each other. And and my favorite thing about the books is that a lot of times when you read a book about aliens, the aliens are just basically people, right? And except you're irritating me today, mouse. I don't know what your problem is, but when I am moving my axe around, you shouldn't be bringing up the taskbar. Thank you. So you deal with the aliens, and most of the time they're just people, or they might be like the animal version of people, right? So another thing I always think is funny is when I read a lot of science fiction, and so sometimes you got aliens that are based off of a predator species, right? And you've got wolves, seem to be common. Aliens that seem like wolves, and sometimes they even look like wolves. I don't remember what the book was, but it was really bizarre because it was about a wolf-like alien species that invaded Earth, and it's it acted like wolves, right? They ran in packs. They had alpha males who were their leaders, that kind of stuff. But they also acted like wolves in, they get defeated, they'd roll over, that would be it, tuck their tail between their legs kind of thing. And so once you had shown that you were their superior, then they were, kicked back down to being subservient, and so they couldn't understand how humans could have their this is a totally different thing than what I was talking about, but it's one of the things I like sometimes about animal-based aliens. And so they couldn't understand, because if you take out a pack leader, then the whole pack, right, is now your pack. And so they would take out the leaders, and humans would continue fighting. And they're like, this is crazy. We don't understand how this works. Also, a really great example, I thought, was Footfall is a really good book by, I won't say Niven, and in that one, his aliens are elephants, and so they run with a herd mentality. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, maybe that's 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 7. And so they can't understand it because humans aren't one thing, not most, but a lot of species have a particular way they act, right? So herd animals run in herds, schools of animals run in schools, things like that. And so humans are a little bit of everything. All right, with that being 7, I'd like to think that I could do up something nice in 7. I don't know. I'm gonna say 9. Let's go out 9. That's 8, right? That's 9. So this becomes wall. Oh, that's 8 right there. That's 9. All right, so that's wall. And so you know, it's really awesome when they think it's like a herd, because that's what they are. They're herd animals, and they have to think like a herd. But then the humans go and do something that's like a pack or a single entity, and so they couldn't understand how you keep. And most of the time, it leads up to the aliens just deciding to wipe out humans because they'll never surrender as a group. And we see it all the time, right? I mean, every time there's some group, there's always a set of guerrilla fighters fighting against them. And right now, this is 11 across. Now, if this is just the sitting room and probably a small dining area as well, then I probably need to break this back part. This isn't 11, this is 12. Yeah, that's 12, buddy. So this is wall to 12. Lop out 3, that leaves me with 9. Get out of here. If I put a wall... Man, this is difficult. Okay, let's do this then. If I put a doorway here. Thanks, but I don't need that. If I put a doorway here and I do a little hallway 2, 3, and I do a little hallway here. I think a little bug was crawling on me. Or I'm hallucinating. One of those two things is happening right now. It's tickling me, so I couldn't stand it. Alright, so we do this, and then this is wall. Whoops, this is... Dang you. Can you not see I'm working here? Actually, that's precisely why you attacked, isn't it? Because I am working here. Alright, that's not... Nope, that's wall. This isn't wall. This goes to the wall. Alright, that's wall. This becomes wall. Alright, and then this 1, 2. No. This is wall, right? But this is also wall. So once we get past this, then that's the wall. And oh, I didn't want you to expand into that much here, but that's space, and this becomes my door frame. Like, whoops, that's too far in. Too far in. Alright, so your wall... No, you're not wall. Your door frame. Here we go. I need this just to mark off the door frame. Alright, so this is door frame. Okay. And then... 1, 2... This is wall. Oh, you blew apart my path here, you little bugger. Alright, and then this is wall here. Okay, so that's path. Whew, this is complicated. And then bugger off. Alright, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop! Fell in a hole. Okay, and then we'll make that into an office, and this can be a bedroom, I guess. These 3 thick walls are killing me, is the problem. Okay, and so that gives us, yeah, and we'll just have an open sitting area / dining area and an office and a bedroom in the apartment. And then this will be a sitting area with nice big windows. We'll do a second apartment off of this, and then we'll do 2 above it, but probably without the seating area in front. Oh, we could put like instead of a seating area inside, we could do one outside up above this. That might be cool. And then there'll be a stairway up here. Alright, so one of the things I like about cherries, I think it's cherry. I've been pronouncing it share, but I'm pretty sure I saw the other day it's pronounced cherry. CG cherry. And so one of the things I like about hers is that her aliens are alien, and they're not based off of humans with the mindset of an animal. They actually don't work like anything we know. They look human. They look like giant dark-skinned elves, and when I say dark-skinned, I mean like obsidian-colored elves. But they have different biology from Earth norm, and so they biologically feel attached to their people. And leaders are actually like different, and so they don't feel the same. They feel attachment to their. So I guess there must be an alpha version of them, but their people gut level feel loyalty, basically. They have a different name for it because it's more than loyalty. But it's really interesting, like they don't have the word for friend because they don't have friends. You're either part of someone's group that they're associated with or you're not, kind of thing. And I don't know. I always was really impressed with what she did with it. But she talks a lot in it about all the protocols. In fact, the main character is a human who is an ambassador between the humans and the aliens, and all the hijinks that he gets to. So yeah, this I guess was going to be a kitchen, and now I've laid it out to be guest apartments, 4 of them. and it's going to be tall. It's going to be taller than the entry hall there, I'm pretty sure. And then we got the tower on the other side here, which is like, it's only here because it's part of the original fortifications. The original fortifications that I built after I built the entry hall. And eventually I'll get over here and we'll do some decorating on the inside. And then, oh, I'm like, what is this? This is my big flag I put on the side of this. And then this down here, this part down here is going to get split up. And it's going to be, one side is going to be the big ballroom, and the other side is going to be the dining hall. And then, you know, with the size of these apartments, I'm actually going to have to do ballroom, dining hall, and the kitchen's going to have to go over there, I guess. And, yeah. And then somewhere it's got to be the family apartments too. This thing is getting to be huge. Although that was going to be huge. I also haven't figured out what I want to do for the roof here either. But alright, well, I'm going to call it here. So click like if you like, subscribe to be sure to catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.